Jada Pinkett Smith like a Vegas casino. You know I got chips and my girl riding shotgun. Stacks in a pocketbook. Niggas talking crazy. I just sit on with the stupid look. Wrist game popping all on my buggy face. See them time it's really money, then you know I'm never late. For these women that I have, you would think I was a pimp. And my flow so dope. Everybody.
The first game is the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers.
I gotta go with the Packers in this game. This is between the last two Super Bowl champions, but they've won it this last two. The Super Bowl champ has always won their opening game for a lot of years coming, and it's gonna be close. I'm going Packers 28-24.
I would also like to go with the Packers. I think that they're hot coming off their Super Bowl win, and they're going to beat the Saints, who I believe lost Reggie Bush. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked the Saints. Me and the Packers here too. I believe they're the best team in the NFL right now. Next game is the Atlanta Falcons against the Chicago Bears.
I think the Bears will have the biggest decline of any team that made the playoffs last year, so I think the Falcons will go up there and they get a 24-13 win.
It's hard to follow Eric. I agree as well. I think that the Bears are somewhat overrated, that they're not going to do very well, so I'm also going to go with the Falcons.
I'm picked the Falcons here. I believe that they will make the NFC Championship game, but lose against the Packers. The game is the Bengals against the Browns.
I'm going Browns in this one. I think McCoy has a little bit better year, and the Bengals are just looking like they're going to have a really bad year right now. They could have the first pick of the draft next year. I'm going Browns.
I'm also going to go with the Browns. The Bengals are the Bungles.
I think the Browns here. McCoy, this offseason, we'll go with Brett Favre, so I think they have to know a lot. Next game is the Buffalo Bills against the Kansas City Chiefs.
I have to go with Kansas City. That's whether Castle plays or not. I think that Jamal Charles will have a huge game in this. He'll possibly go for 200 yards in this game. KC wins by double digits.
Buffalo Bills are just kind of sad. It's not that I don't want anything. I don't want to wish them ill, but I can't pick them. I can't do it.
I'm gonna pick the Buffalo Bills here. I think this would be the surprise team of this year, and I can see them going 8-8. Next game is the Philadelphia Eagles against the St. Louis Rams.
The dream team gets the season going here. Their O-line is going to start getting corrected slowly over time, and they win this game 31-20 over the Rams, who will also win their division then.
I think the Rams look a lot better than they have in years past, but I also have to go with the Eagles.
Yeah, me too. Next game is the Detroit Lions against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The surprise team of this year will be the Lions, who get a wild card spot, and I say they squeak out a win over the Buccaneers, who could also be playoff here.
Who would have ever thought I would agree with Eric so much? I'm going to have to also go with the Lions. I think that they're looking a lot better.
Yeah, me too. I believe the Buccaneers will have a losing record this year. Next game is Tennessee Titans against Jacksonville Jaguars.
I think the Jaguars squeak out a close one here with Maurice Jones-Drew having a good day running the football, but it's going to be very close. I'm going 23-20 Jacksonville.
I think it'll also be a close game, but I'm going to go with the Titans. I just have a feeling.
Me too. I'm going to go with Tennessee Titans. They got construction back, and they signed Matt Hassan back this offseason, so I think you have to me out a lot. Next game is the Steelers against the Ravens.
Miss Moore and I's agreements end here. I'm going with the Ravens at home, getting a 24-20 win because of their off-season moves. Got some new receivers in, and the last two times Steelers made the playoffs, they did not go back to the. And last two times the Steelers made the Super Bowl, they didn't make the playoffs next year. So, not saying what happened, but I do think the Ravens squeak out a win at home.
He's right. He's right about that. But I still have to go with my Steelers, obviously. Joe Flacco just doesn't look like he has it completely together. And regardless of our several off-season injuries and training camp injuries, I still have to go with my Steelers.
Troy Polamalu for MVP.
I'm going to go ahead with Baltimore Ravens. In their draft, they drafted a corner in Jimmy Smith, and they traded for Lee Evans from the Buffalo Bills. Last game is the Colts against the Texans.
I'm going with the Texans here. Whether Peyton Manning plays or not, I think the Texans win this division and make their first playoff appearance ever and win 11 or 12 games.
We have a former Williamsport player playing for the Texans, so I am definitely rooting for them. to beat the Colts. And without Peyton Manning, I do think they're going to be struggling.
I'm going to pick the Texans Hill. Without Peyton Manning, I think the Colts will just get blown out. This game is the Panthers against the Cardinals.
I think Arizona wins this game with their new quarterback, Kevin Cobb. Could get him in the playoffs, hard to say, but I definitely think they win. Cam Newton has a rough first game.
I'm going to go with the Cardinals over the Panthers.
Yeah, same here. Next game is Vikings against the Chargers.
No, the Chargers at home here. I think they overtake Kansas City this year and get back to winning the AFC West. Philip Rivers is a potential MVP this year, and I think they win this game by double digits.
Yeah, I think the Chargers look strong. I also love the Chargers.
Yeah, I'll take the Chargers here too. Next game is the Seahawks against the 49ers.
Niners win at home with a new head coach. I think they come out strong. Could be a 500 team and at least do respectable this year. I think Seattle's about the same for your record.
I'd like to see Seattle win. I had a wonderful playoff excitement there last year. They weren't quite the dream team that they wanted to be, so hopefully they'll be fired up for this first game.
I'm going to take the 49ers here. I think they can challenge the Rams for the division title. Next game is the Giants against the Redskins.
As much as I hate to say it, pick the Giants, I think they win because the Redskins have no good players at quarterback position.
Yeah, the Redskins are a mess.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Giants here. Next game is Dallas against the New York Jets.
I think the Jets win at home, and I think that the Jets are Super Bowl bound.
I don't think the Jets are Super Bowl bound, but I'm sure their coach will continue to say that they are. However, I do think they'll win.
I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys here, and I don't think the Jets will make the playoffs this year.
That's crazy.
Next game is Patriots against the Dolphins.
I think that Tom Brady will be the fantasy player of the week this week and put up some big numbers in this game. I think the Dolphins will be close, but I think Brady wins about 35-20.
I'd like to see the Dolphins beat the Patriots, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I'm going to take the Patriots here in the blowout win. Next game is Raiders and the Broncos.
I think the Raiders keep it very close, but I think the Broncos squeak out a 20-17 win. I think Kyle Orton, unfortunately, as much as it pains me to say it, keeps Tim Tebow in the bench.
I think the Broncos will probably beat the Raiders, but I think it will be a close game.
I'm going to take the Oakland Raiders here because I believe that the Broncos will have the worst record in the league.